My name's Wayne Burrini. I live in Randolph. I am a medical marijuana patient. I have a card. I went through all the rigmarole to get the darn card. I get my medicine. It's $500 an ounce, plus New Jersey state sales tax. I hear these people, and it's just like I'm listening to Harry Anslinger all over again. I mean, people talking about, oh, I'm for medical marijuana. I'm for it. I want medical marijuana. I'm all about it. But not in my town.
Correct. Not in my town.
Correct? Well, you're not for medical marijuana then. Okay?
Not in my town.
You know, there's only 6 ATCs. We're not talking, everyone seems behind me to talk about recreational marijuana. I give two craps about recreational.
Yeah.
All right? Recreational ain't here yet, and who knows if it's going to be here. We're talking medical marijuana. Okay? There's only 6 places I can go to get my medical marijuana, my medicine. 6 places. The closest for me in Randolph is Montclair. I'd love to have more choices. You know, and everyone wants to talk about, oh, medical marijuana. You can't grow it here.
Please.
I didn't talk when you guys were talking.
That's selfish. That's selfish.
Sorry, everything.
You know, like, I'm trying to live here. Medical marijuana, it allows me to live. I know they don't look at it like that. Everyone's here like it's dirty dancing. You know, like, oh, you can't have dancing. Oh, my God. This is a medicine. This is something that New Jersey deemed medicine. This is what I'm using to live. But trust me, I would love to go the other option. I like to go big pharma way. Pay my freaking $20 copay, see you later, bye-bye. Instead, I got to pay $1,000 a month for my medicine, plus almost $70 in taxes. It would be nice if I could have more towns have ATCs.
Compassion.
Alternative treatment centers, not dispensaries like they're trying to make it out to be. All right? There's only 6 in New Jersey. They just allowed 6 more. But we got people crying about, oh, I'm all for medical marijuana, but no, you can't grow it in my town. There's only 4,000 people here in Boonton. There's 50,000 people in the New Jersey medical marijuana program, and it's only going to grow. I would like it if I was using any other drug, pharmacy drug, I can go to any town. I bet you, how many pharmacies you got here in Little Boonton? 0? Okay, sorry, I'm wrong here, but normally there's like, if I go to Randolph, there's 5 places I can get my prescription drugs. But yet there's only 6 locations in New Jersey, and they tried to make it easier on our patients because there's more patients growing. That means the 6 places that are there, if I go, I can't go to Montclair. I can't go there. They don't have the medicine because there's too many patients. There's no medicine. And yet everyone wants to talk about how they care about medical marijuana. Oh, they don't though. Because if they care, they wouldn't give 2 craps about you growing it here. I mean, I got 6 other dispensaries. Are you hearing about Egg Harbor, bitching about the smell? And I mean, how bad is it? We're talking about a plan. Talking about a plan here. You want to smell my medicine? I mean, because I heard a lady like, oh my God, you didn't let a horse farm. Oh, you like horse shit, but you don't like the smell of flowers.
So we're up to time now.
Thank you.
Who said that? Who likes horse poop?
I do.
So it's needed.
It always smells fresh, like I'm lucky to.
On stream something.
Hello, everybody. I'm unmuting everybody. Here we
Hey,
go.
Lefty.
Hi, Justin. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Colette. Today's podcast is dedicated to our friend Wayne Burrini, who passed away over the weekend. And I'd like you all maybe to share your memories or feelings with him. We're going to play some clips all night about Wayne, because Wayne was he was something else. If you were friends with Wayne, you understood the roller coaster ride you were on with Wayne. And there was peaks and valleys, hills and valleys. The valleys didn't last long, and the hills are amazing. If you were on the hill with Wayne, you were lucky because you were having a great time. You were laughing. I had so much fun with Wayne. I was tearing, crying, snot coming out my nose, almost puking. I mean, good times. I'm gonna miss him. And does anyone want to go first? Because I hope to get through this podcast without freaking out.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
You want me to start, Lefty?
Yes, go ahead.
Before we start, is there a way we can kind of bring up the camera so we like kind of zoom in with who we're talking to?
Okay, who's going first then?
I'll go first.
Oh, I figured it out.
Zoom
All
in on
right.
you, Steve. I'm trying.
Mhm.
Well, wrong person. I'll get
Yeah,
it, get it right. Wayne would be laughing at me right now, just in case you don't know.
we got a free shot on her.
Wayne would be laughing at me, saying, Leftina needs a sound guy. So here we go.
Mhm.
I'll try it again. All right, I'll try it again now. How about that?
Hello, you got me on. And here's Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hey.
I got such good memories of Wayne. First of all, when I seen the news, it was really shocking and devastating. He really brought a lot of joy into people's lives. He was so funny. One of the stories that I wanted to share, though, that not too many people know, we went to Boston. Did you come with us, Lefty, when we all went to Boston with
Oh,
Ed?
no.
Well, we went to Boston, and I went with Wayne and Scott, and we went in the Weed Man's van. And he drove us down there, and we got a room. And there was a few other people that went in other vehicles, but I got a room with Wayne and Scott. And it was such a funny time because, like, Wayne went out to get something to eat, and he came back with like a dozen or more cheeseburgers and fries and sodas and all kinds of munchies. I think there was even donuts. But he came home with so much stuff, brought it back to the hotel room and plopped it on the table and just started rolling up joints. And the funny part of it is that when it was getting time to go to bed, there was only 2 beds. And so it was Wayne and Scott. I had to share a bed with Scott because Scott was gay and Wayne was not. So I shared the bed with Scott, and Wayne had his
Fun.
Wow, we lost her. She dropped off totally.
Jim Miller, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. So, Justin, long time, man. I keep up with you.
It's good to see you.
Still playing with the stiff joints, I see.
Yeah, you playing it all?
Yeah, you bet.
Good for you.
Okay, Cindy's coming back on. Here we go.
Hey.
That wasn't
You
my
all back
fault.
up?
Wayne, that wasn't my fault. Do not yell at me.
Maybe he didn't want me to tell this part that I'm getting ready to tell.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. So it was getting time, we were all getting ready to go to bed. And, I was normal and brought pajamas, a pajama top and a pajama pants. And Scott had pajama pants. And, well, Wayne had white BVDs. And, yeah, Wayne stripped down to his white BVDs. And it was so funny. He's just walking around the room all proud and shit in his underwear. And I was like, Wayne, could you go to bed and cover up, please? We don't want the show. But that was one of the funny experiences I remember having with them. And we had a great time, and we went to the Boston Freedom rally the next day. That's where I got rimmed. I was walking through the crowd with Scott, and I had a hat, baseball hat with a rim on it. And when I was walking down the road with Scott at the Freedom Festival, there was a lot of people. Well, there was another guy coming the opposite direction. He had on a hat with a rim on it, and we rimmed each other. He got me right across the nose, and I ended up with 2 black eyes. So it was still fun, though.
Hey, Lefty, do you remember Dan Sams?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah.
Remember this tattoo?
He got right there.
Oh wow, that's
Burning, is that Burning Man?
Yep. Well, no, it's Damn Sam's.
Damn Sam, yeah.
Remember when we went with the Wayne
yes.
in the
Yes.
motorhome?
Yep.
Amazing.
That was fun.
That was the time of our lives.
Yeah, we had such a good time.
He brought
Was
over
that
the-
New York?
Yeah, it was in upstate New York.
I saw you guys there. I vended. That was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, it was more
Yeah.
than
This was going back 10, 15 years. Maybe.
yeah, a long time ago. It was like,
They
Oh,
still
God.
have it. They still
Oh,
have the
yeah.
Harvest Fest. Yeah.
you know what? The first year we went to Damn Sam's was the year after the girl fell off the roof. You know when that happened, right?
We
Yeah, I heard about it.
took Wayne with us the first year.
Yeah, we took Wayne the second year we went.
The second.
Yeah, but boy, that was a good time.
Well, don't forget,
remember.
part Rob enjoyed that I enjoyed most about his festival was the Freedom Fair part. You
Yeah,
know, that's what freedom felt like every time I was there. You know, it gave me something to strive for, you know. No looking over your shoulder, no nothing. I mean that would have been 2004 though, so I could,
that was back in 2014, I think, right?
no, 2004 is the first one I went to.
14
Oh,
would be
you went- Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one I went to was probably 2014. About 11 years ago. Started speaking there. And then I went every year for a while. Yeah, those were some good times. Always rolling them up.
We ended up having 8 people sleeping in the motorhome,
Oh, God, remember that, Lefty?
all on the floors and everywhere. And then Wayne kept kicking them off the bed. You ain't sleeping in the bed with me.
I still got that guy's really cool Wizard of Oz coat that he left in my motorhome. After all these years.
And then at like basically at night, it was just like kind of, I don't know, when I went, it was like cannabis during the day. At night, you had like your EDM, your fireflies, your, mushy people, tripping out.
Oh, yeah.
Late night, it got so cold, people were banging on the trailer door. Can you come in, please? We were like, yeah, come on in. There's room on the floor.
I just love that he's so loved. It's like when Norm Macdonald died, I was thrilled that everyone loved Norm Macdonald. And Wayne was just such a great character. I remember the first time I saw him, we were down on an action, probably down by the Flint House. And he's yelling at people. And I said to him, we're trying to win these people over. And the next thing you know, he's winning over Governor. After all those videos and everything, the governor would come into his store and he'd talk to the governor and win him over on things. And he was always such a joy to go out to lunch with or whatever. He was really one of the great ones and one of the great presences in this whole movement and embodied the whole movement. And I really genuinely loved him dearly. And when I read the other day, Lefty posted it first thing in the morning, and it was a real shock, and it took me for a loop the whole day. And I dearly miss that guy. His spirit is alive and well, I will tell you that much, but he is going to be missed. I really did love him.
Yeah, he's going to be missed a lot.
Yeah, I met him. It was this CMMJ was doing I don't know what you call it, something at the Princeton TV studios or whatever. So it's pretty much like doing a little TV show. We'd have guests on. So a Cannabis King's one of the guests. We had 2 guests, a Cannabis King, and I've never heard of that. And I thought, well, we got a New Jersey weed man. I guess we could have a cannabis king, you know? We go from weed to cannabis too, you know? A good mix. And I got to tell you, man, the first thing I felt from him was this joy, just being there, that here he was going into this studio. Somebody gave a fuck about him and wanted him. Come on, let's hear what you got. And it was like, best parallel would be is go to any professional baseball game, you know, Major League Baseball game, and you'll see kids walking into a ball field for the first time in their life. It was that expression. He, you know, and that really stuck with me. And then it was no surprise to me. The next time I saw anything near that expression on was our first Thanksgiving at the State House, because we quit the podcasts before that at the end of October, and decided we'll have one there. And then when he showed up in Burrini's Old World Market truck with 10 cooked turkey dinners for families, the kind Burrini's put out, and like more than 10 pies, you know, it was. And it's not about the expense or the giving, it's how much he enjoyed it. And then I think one of my favorite pictures of that is a guy that had just been at the back of the truck, and it was like he had the dinner thing and a pie on top of it. I don't even know if he had a freaking can of soup or some shit, you know. I mean, he had all this stuff, and went, hey, you want a joint? Because they were smoking for the road, you know. I haven't lit up, and so there he is walking away. His hands are full, and he's got a really long, look like a pre-roll would have been, and the smile on this guy's almost closed eye thing, you know. And Wayne got a lot of joy out of doing that too, you know, and he knew how to get your attention when he needed it. So, you know, I don't know that I'm going to be able to make it there on Thursday. I have, ironically enough, a doctor appointment with my cardiologist, and I'm not going to. I always have morning appointments. This one is like later in the day though, because I thought I might have something to do in the morning. So I'm real happy to hear some stories now. You know, it's I would have loved to have met his family and the people in his family and hear from them, but you know.
We got to meet his family. They were really, really nice people. They were great. Was it his grandfather doing the butcher work in the butchery?
I think so. No, he was in seafood.
He was in the seafood. When me and Bob went there, he invited us down. He gave us shopping bags. He goes, go grab whatever you want out of the store.
How you doing?
And I was like, are you sure, Wayne, your parents aren't going to get mad at you? He goes, no, go ahead. Fill up your bags. And he yells to the back. He's like, give them the biggest, best steak you got in there. And he's like, pick out whatever seafood you want. And that's just the type of person Wayne was.
Yeah.
So we have, I do the social NJMMP social events, the New Jersey Medical Marijuana social events. It's a gathering. We have a breakfast on Thursday down south at Amy's Omelet House. It's at 10:30. So after that, we're going to basically eat. I coordinated basically, we're going to carpool up there. Up north.
Thursday?
What's that?
Thursday you talking about?
Yeah, Thursday. So Summerdale will be Amy's Omelets. So we'll be there around 10:30. We'll eat. So approximately around, maybe 1:30. We'll be done. Then we have like about an hour, maybe hour and a half to relax. And it's like a 2-hour drive up north. We plan on carpooling, a few of us. We have a few people coming. Some people wanted to know. I have a Cannabis King shirt, but Lefty, is there any more merch that Rich Rico really wanted a shirt?
I searched all my stuff for a Cannabis King shirt, and I found one.
What size?
It's mine. I can't. I'm not giving it
Oh,
away.
Now, here,
okay.
I wouldn't give that up now.
I have one too. I thought you meant an extra one.
I can't find any more. I don't know where there's any more of those. I don't know. Maybe his roommate. I'll reach out to his roommate.
Okay, I just know one person, maybe more, would want one. You know, and a little story about, you know, CK, and the podcast, and Trenton. You know, I followed Lefty, and you know, the court, like going to the courts or the town hall meetings. So basically, we went up to the podcast. I came up rolling with, you know, like, it wasn't like the foot long joints, but it was like a 7-incher, like raw cone. And I remember, you know, the Cannabis King was like, well, damn, I'm Cannabis King. This might be the queen. And, you know, the story just goes, you know, with, you know, I kind of named myself, like, kind of after, you know, what had become, here, I'll show you. Tattoos again. I don't know. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
So medical, but like recreational in a way, just like the king. I was Exotics Cannabis Queen. And you know, I really want to say he had a lot of respect when it came to Colette's celebration of life. We were chit-chatting outside, and you know, we were going to read both. We both apparently were going to read Corinthians about love, and love does not boast, and it does not envy, you know, everything that Colette was. And he went up before me on her celebration of life, and basically said, you know, we were going to read the same thing, but I'm going to let her take the stage and, you know, let her read Corinthians, and, you know, allowed me to read it. He had much respect. You know, he always talked to Colette a lot, like every day. Colette Carroll Strong. You know, another good patient that had passed. So it's just, you know, we got a little bit of backbone there. And, you know, this is something that a few of us South Jersey, it's going to be a long day for us, but we're definitely going to be there in support of everybody and him. You know, he was an advocate, activist when the law was unfair for people, patients. You know, he, you know, did what you guys have been doing, you know, whether it be at town hall, Trenton, the podcast, you know. So in my group, I had, you know, some people don't know him, and I had explained, you know, we had you know, another patient pass. So he just sharing a little bit. So me and a few people will be there. I don't know if anybody is down from the south. I'm like Camden County, so if anybody needed a ride.
Bob, do you want to say something?
Me and Bob are heading up too.
Okay. Are you interested in going to the breakfast, or?
You're out of the way for us. We're right up by Columbus.
We're exit 7.
We're exit 7.
295?
Yeah.
New Jersey Turnpike.
Oh,
Mount
Turnpike, yeah.
Holly. Mount Holly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Summerdale is back further.
They get on the Parkway. We go up Turnpike.
Yeah, you get on the Parkway. We take the Turnpike.
To the Parkway.
No, we take it to the Parkway. The Parkway. So Wayne's up there smoking with Red Blazer, huh?
And Marley Sheen.
Paulette, Julia, Marley.
Yeah, all these people. That was an amazing picture you put up Did you put that picture up?
The
With
Paulette,
the 3? Yes. Yeah, that was an amazing picture. I loved it. It's really heart-wrenching to know that we've lost, you know, 3 more and so many more. I mean, this is the 5th funeral.
And Julia was only 38.
Just this year.
Does anybody know what was going on or what had happened or?
With Wayne,
Yeah.
Lefty would know the most.
I believe he had a heart attack in his sleep.
Yeah, that's
Hold on
what.
a second. Colette, did you want to say something, Colette? I saw you unmuted yourself. Did you want to say something?
I was.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say that I'm here on behalf of my parents, Steve and Colette Carroll. Wayne was very near and dear to our family. My mom talked to him every day, and when she was towards the end of her illness before she passed, they got really close. And after my mom passed, Wayne was great support for me, and continued up until 2 weeks ago was the last time I talked to him. So when I heard the news, I was very shocked. You know, his spirit is very positive all the time. His laugh is infectious. He's just a great all around guy. So I just wanted to say, you know, again, on behalf of my parents, that's why I'm here. And he will be missed by everyone. That's it.
Mhm.
I love you, Colette.
Love you too.
Love you, Colette. Thank you.
Love you too.
Hey, Lefty, I pinged the New Jersey Cannabis Commission. I thought maybe that they would say something nice, but they are so far removed from the actual culture that doesn't seem like they have anything to say here.
You did that, did you, Justin? Good
Yeah.
for you. See, right? It was a simple thing, right? I mean,
It's a simple
didn't take
thing, you know,
time. That's what you and people like Jeff King and you, top of my list. Well, just doing the simple things all the time. Good for you.
When the commission first formed and we had the first 420, I pinged them and I said, hey, you know, this is a major holiday for the culture. It would be nice if you said something. It turns out that they did. They did. And so I thought, you know, maybe they would do something here. But, you know, under this administration, the CRC just became so removed from the culture. Maybe during the next commission, we'll get real people on there.
Where'd this come from?
Become self-governing.
Oh, that's wild.
In Wayne's name, no one would appreciate it more than him.
You know, when something passes through my 72-year-old mind, I got to get it out quick because I'll forget while I'm enjoying everybody else. But things flash on you, you know. And that time, I tell you, when we did that thing in Princeton, the TV studio with the Cannabis King, it was a really good show. He had a great time. The picture of Lefty and me and him, that was at that podcast, the show, if I'm not mistaken. But he had a Wayne Burrini lollipop, a big, pretty thick disc of a lollipop. So we're out in the parking lot, and I was pulling out, and he stopped me for a second because we'd already had a good smoke, and he gave me a lollipop, you know, and I'm like, awesome. So I took it out, and he goes, oh, listen, if you're driving home now, how long? Yeah, well, listen, maybe, you know, just have a little bit, but don't do the whole thing. And I had it in my mouth already, and I put it in drive and went, you know what I call that? And he went, what? Challenge! And I drove away. But it was the look on his face like, you know, we didn't know each other. I mean, and that was the right thing to do. You know, I mean, he bothered to do that. I don't know if you just picture, because I'm an asshole like that, and I didn't hesitate at all, you know. I mean, that excited me, like, oh, this is going to be fun. I mean, by the time I get back, I'm going to be fully Burrini, you know. And
Burrini.
yeah, he wasn't kidding. Oh, also, first man, you know, I'm thinking about it because this one's a little hazy at Weedman's Joint. I hadn't had a dab. I'd never had a dab in my life, and it was just like when I first started smoking. The reason I hadn't smoked before, because nobody asked. You know, I didn't go looking. I waited till it came to me, and it was at Weedman's Joint. And I complied fully. It was huge. I knew I was going to start coughing, and I really did, which just really makes it take off. And I don't know how I looked, but when I heard through the haze, you want another? I went, yeah. I just heard really a lot of laughter. I couldn't see. I couldn't see.
Burrini high. There's a Burrini high. That's how it was. I'm so high on Burrini high. Hey, Bob. Bob is. I don't know Bob very well, but he reached out to me, and he wanted to maybe say a few words. If not, that's fine too. But Bob, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, appreciate it. I'm from south of Boston, and was a friend of Red's and a bunch of those guys. And I thought I would see some other familiar faces from up north here. But he had a great presence up here, guys, and he was really loved. Uh, uh, just the outpouring of love that I saw on Facebook. Um, it'd just be like a huge condolence to you guys and his family. Uh, I'm just really gonna miss him, and I really wanted to hop on just so I could hear some stories. Because you guys were a lot closer to him than I was, and got to see him a lot more.
Some of the best stories you're not going to hear, but you must imagine that. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. But
Cindy smile.
But like I said, I just wanted to come on, just express my condolences, and just say, even way up here, we just had nothing but love for Wayne, and we'll be thinking about him for a long time.
Well, I got a clip here that you might enjoy. It's a clip of Wayne. Wayne used to do Chris Christie impressions.
Yeah, I saw one the other day.
Chris Christie used to come into Burrini's, and they knew each other.
Yep.
Chris Christie knew that Wayne was doing impressions of him online. Pretty funny.
Christie appreciated it.
Yeah, I think he
At the
did.
time, even before he came over on medical and PSTD and whatnot, he actually appreciated it. And Wayne was always respectful, in person. So, that goes a long, long way in winning people over. And Wayne was a material part of that. And if you tell the story of cannabis advocacy in New Jersey, it can't be told without him.
Yeah, it really can.
And Wayne was also a part of when we were setting up cones at the governor's office, directing everybody into one lane of foot traffic study. We thought, but it's almost like I think Wayne gave us some sort of weird legitimacy with Governor Christie, that if Wayne was associated with us, we couldn't be that bad or something. And then to Governor Christie's credit, and I give him credit for this if I don't want to give him credit for anything else, he never went in the back door, metaphorical.
That's right.
It was a side door directly by the state police and then the main state house. And he always came by, and that also I won a $10 bet paid to the coalition because I was getting a lot of crap about the governor's never going to sign the bill allowing post-traumatic stress as an indication under the program, but no, we knew otherwise, because Wayne told us otherwise.
And Jim, you were right up there shaking the governor's hand, looking him right in the eye, wouldn't let him go, have that conversation with him.
Well, it's I as well, and Wayne was real happy to know this, that one of the times Governor Christie did turn back to me and gave me a card of John O'Brien's card, the head of the program at the time, and he says, I'm going to have him get in touch with you. I'm like, yeah, okay, that was a good move. Shut me up, didn't it? Oh, all right, thanks. And I got a nice video of that to remind myself. But then I got back, and I was back home 45 minutes, and the phone rang. He's like, Jim, it's John O'Brien. I'm like, come on, Lefty, knock it off. There's no way. But he was to his word, and if nothing else, the last time I saw him, Christie, and it's funny because I would always tell Wayne about these things because he felt like, see, now you're getting what I'm talking about, But we were, he went in, not into by the fountain entrance to the last state of the state. He had a week left, and it was going to be his last real official function, And so I was there with a sign, official state of the state, and I another sign of what I thought the state of state is. But he didn't walk in there. We looked up halfway where now you go between the State House and the annex, the walkway, the new entrance there. Yeah, that wasn't an official entrance, but they had him going in that way. So he didn't walk by us, but I saw him over there, had my wise ass sign, is like, Governor, one more time, you know? And he looks over and read it, and he goes, I love you, pal. See you later. You know, I mean, pal, I felt like he was Jackie Gleason and I was Norton, you know?
I'll tell you this, Jim. The governor, in the end, respected the fact that folks were out there advocating for themselves.
Yeah, oddly enough.
And, you know, you were a huge part of that. Wayne was a huge lefty. You're a huge part of that. But he really did appreciate that people were out there exercising their rights and advocating for
well, you know, and I say this through the eyes of Wayne that he's there too, but he, you know, never felt the need to explain himself any more than you did. I mean, you know, I was joking when I called you a token Republican, right?
But, you know, Wayne was a Republican.
No, I know that, but that's why I'm kind of like sewing it all up here now thinking, and, you know, it's like I tell everybody, nothing we get, all I'm about is home grow for patients, thereby for adults afterwards, but for like a laser. And it's not going to happen without where we overlap with people. And I'm like pretty independent. I'm not like a Democrat or a Republican or an independent, you know. But it's not going to happen without help from everybody. And, you know, I mean, Wayne got that a lot. He really did, you know. So it's good to see him one time walking in with something to bring into the Senate majority office for his senator. I guess it was Bucco, and
Bucco.
Yeah, but who coincidentally is his son. This was the current Bucco's father, but that he is the longest running Republican co-sponsor of home grow for Senator Singleton's bill, home grow for patients. That's 1393. So, you know, I mean, yeah, it's just not right that, you know, I didn't get to see him real often in the last maybe 2 years or so.
Well, let's take a look at him now. Let's watch him now. This is one of the funniest. This is a short one. It's a short minute now.
Yeah. Okay.
Sex quotes with Governor Chris Christie.
Oh, God.
Do you know how hard this is? Sex quotes with Governor Chris Christie. You have numb nuts like weed. Sex quotes with Governor Chris Christie.
This is the best right here.
I've used birth control, and not just the rhythm method.
It's not the first time he's been naked in my house. You're right. You're right, guys. Shitting on New Jersey. There's Christy shitting on New Jersey. Oh my goodness. Is there more to this? Oh yeah. We had to practice this 20 times to get it right. Really hit the camera.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. That's classic Wayne right there. That's amazing.
Wow.
One of a kind. You know, to know him was to love him, you know, it just embodied the whole movement. And I haven't felt this way since Mickey Martin died. But I didn't know Mickey personally and knew Wayne personally, and genuinely enjoyed his company, and he will be missed.
That's a great comparison. That's a great New Jersey, Massachusetts comparison right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one. Being friends with Wayne, it's a roller coaster ride. It was peaks and valleys, and the valleys didn't last long, but the hills were amazing. If you're on a hill with Wayne, it was the best time ever. Seriously, it was. I had so much fun just laughing with him till I was crying. Snot was coming out my nose. I was puking. It was like amazing. Good times, man. And I was so happy when they said wear Cannabis King stuff because I was going to put on black, pull my hair back, respectful. And then his sister said, "No, come and say fuck." And I'm like, "What?" I forget what she said, but she said, "Yeah, it's his fucking party, whatever." I'm like, "Okay." So I'm going to be wearing this. I'm going to let my hair down, and it's going to be a fucking party on Thursday, just like Wayne would want. And we're going to smoke a big fat one in his honor on Thursday. So we'll wait for you for that one. Christy, we'll wait for you. We're gonna smoke. It's maybe a foot long. I think Wayne deserves a foot long.
I have the raw foot long paper. I'll bring it. Or no, we're not raw. Wiz Khalifa. I got the cone. I'll bring it.
Let's do it. Let's go. Wayne's party. I'm so glad we're allowed to say fuck because I wasn't gonna say fuck, but now I can say fuck. You get it? Well, I don't think Wayne had 3 sentences put together without saying the word fuck in there somewhere. Come on. Am I right?
Always spelled F-U-K.
That's true.
And, my favorite thing about him was he'd always post this picture of his joint hanging out of his mouth. And I'd always say, dude, you have something hanging off your mouth. Every picture, he like this. And I just fucking love that guy.
I love it. I loved him. I love him. I'm going to miss him greatly. I was in such shock the other day. I talked to his roommate, and his roommate told me that he heard him playing with Rocket at 3 a.m. They were playing. And then at 6 a.m, he went to go wake him up, and he was already gone.
Wow.
I'm sure it's peaceful to go in your sleep. I don't know any details of it.
The spirit's still here. He may rest in peace. He did his work. The spirit's still here. No one's ever going to question where he stood on something. No one's ever going to question whether they should stand forward and speak their mind on something. He was always a wild card, much in the way you are, Lefty, that you never knew what was going to happen, but it was something to roll with, and he was legit. And
yeah, he was real.
He was real, so good for
him.
He
was real. That's one of the best things you can say about somebody is they're real.
Yeah. All right, I have to go. I love you guys. Thank you for fighting for everything. And,
I do too. You all take care.
All right, be well.
Thanks, Les.
We have a bunch of clips to play if you want to stick around for some clips and more stories. We got clips for days of Wayne here. Come on now. I got him at council meetings. Well, here's a good one. This is a great commercial for Burrini's balls. If you ever have Burrini's balls, they're really good up in Randolph. Does anyone know what's going to happen with Rocket? I don't know. I know his roommate is taking care of him now. He has no choice, but I don't know the long term. I don't know. He loved his cat. He loved his cat. He loved his family. He always talked about his family. There we go. Okay, got it. All right, here, I'm going to play a clip here. This is Morristown. This is when we went to Morristown. Where is it? Oh, here we go. I think I'm figuring this thing out. Wayne's laughing at me right now. Producer. I don't have a producer. Actually better than what he was really saying. This is actually the real video of us going to Morristown, asking where we smoke our medical cannabis here in Morristown. These cops were nice. They were actually very nice. Look in your home. Yeah, Chris Christie videos. Well, this one here gets crazy. We'll see why. If you've never seen this, there's also a commercial for Burrinni's Balls. They decided to smoke in George Washington's. It's federally illegal. Federally illegal to go there. Yeah, I'm sure there's stuff you haven't seen. I'm telling you, I got clips for days. Captain something. This video is going to be muted for copyright. That's okay. Captain Buckley. That's right. Back room of Captain Buckley. Let me skip it up a little bit. This is where it gets good. This is where you want to see Wayne, right here. I don't know, we did a lot of shark videos, I don't know why. Okay, hold on now. Wait a minute. Please go to Burrinni's in Randolph and enjoy Burrinni's balls. Get Burrinni's balls. They're fantastic. It's actually real. Get it all out. I don't know what the hell we were thinking. We just try to do dumb stuff at the federal buildings. I don't know why. I don't know. He just wanted to smoke at the federal building, and we did, but we probably would have got arrested. Oh, this is beautiful, though. This is actually beautiful.
I don't know if I'm into this. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Oh my. Oh my. I forgot how shocking this was. I forgot how bad. Oh my. I'm not just.
Okay, now I'm going to cry again. The poor rock. The poor rock. See, making that video, we laughed so hard. One of those times we really laughed hard. I don't laugh hard like that with a lot of people. I think we all should.
Got a lot of videos playing in our heads right now.
But yeah, I think you guys want Chris Christie videos. So yeah, I'll find a good Chris. What's one? Which one? The bridge? There's the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge.
The bridge. That's a good one. That's a really good one with the cones. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. John, I thought I sent you the link. John, do you want to join? I thought I sent you the link. Hold on, let me check. I'll check when we're playing the video. I'll make sure I get it to you. I put together a few videos we could play here, and
I'm not sure I know which one this is. It'd be kind of funny to see something new.
Are you talking to me?
Here it is. Oh, here we go. If you've never seen this, strap yourself in. This is amazing. Hold on.
Ignite.
Hold on.
You know what that means.
You know what it is? Girls don't know how to hold their smoke. Crooked letter you 973 to go.
It's Thursday night. You know what happens. That's right. My good friend Ed. Passing the joint. Mary Pat, shut up! I'm shitting. Hey, shut up! I'm reading the newspaper. The Trentonian, it's very important. I'll be in there when I'm done. That fall in, the ball's not big enough. Damn it. Mary Pat! I need a spoon for my fucking ice cream. Go give me a goddamn spoon. Make yourself useful. Thank you. Fuck you at the fries, fool. Weed man, you lied to me. You raised a column about President Huckabee? About President Christie? Christie Greens? Well, President Christie, weed man. I'm the boss. I'm the smart one. I'm in charge. What about me? I thought we were friends, weed man. You son of a bitch, you! I said we were friends. No! I'm smart. What I gotta do to get friends? I'm not an animal. I'm a human. I got no friends. That's what I mean. Mary Pat! I need TP for my bunghole! Now! Hurry!
This is Christie and Weedman
I'm
getting
too
stoned.
mean. I have no friends. What? The teachers hate me. The stoners hate me. Republicans hate me. Democrats hate me. Even Cory Booker hates me. I got no friends. Why does everybody hate me? I know who likes me. I got friends. New Jersey Weed Man.
Who the fuck this is? Hello?
NJ Weedman. It's your old friend. The Governor Christie.
Who? My old friend? Nah, I don't know. I don't believe this.
For real. It's Governor Christie. Hello? Of course it's me. Come pick me up at my mansion.
I got the munchy foods.
For real? I'll come pick you up at the mansion. I'm on my way. I can't believe this. Somebody says that Governor Christie, my old friend, he wants to hang out with me tonight and talk about things. So I'm going to go. I sure hope I'm not getting pranked.
Oldsmobile.
Where the hell's Weed Man? Thought he'd be here by now.
I got us some munchy food, Weed Man.
I got some munchy makers.
Ah,
Come on, go. Let's hang out. We're about ready to have a ball. Governor, why would you go on national TV, do a press conference to tell the world that I'm your good friend after you had me arrested for protesting you outside your office in Newark?
Ed, I told you. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't even think straight no more. I didn't know what else to say. Who knew they were going to bring up you in my press conferences?
Well, you know what I say? That sounds like stress to me. You know what I say? Smoke some marijuana, Governor.
Is it medical?
Yeah, it's medical. It's all medical.
You're going to drive me back to my house when I'm done?
Of course I'll drive you back.
You won't tell any of the state troopers if they ask?
I won't tell nobody.
You won't write about it in your column?
No.
Do I have your word?
You got my word. You know, you're not a bad guy after all. But you got to flip the script, man. You got to flip. You got to flip, man. Just publicly. If you want to save your presidential aspirations, you know what you got to do. You got to do a Sanjay Gupta, and you got to flip.
Gonna flip on what, Ed?
On the issue of marijuana, man. Marijuana is one of the greatest therapeutic substances on the planet. You got to do a Sanjay Gupta. Just flip, man. Just flip. Do a George Herbert Bush. Just flip the script and just do it.
But what if they ask if I smoked, Ed?
Say you didn't inhale.
Should I?
Or like your buddy Obama, say that was the purpose.
But I've been dead set against marijuana, Ed. I can't just flip-flop.
Of all the people to smoke your first joint with, got the Weed Man. Come on.
Will you come over?
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
If I like this, Ed,
you're gonna be the coolest president ever.
Will you be my Weed Man?
I'm the New Jersey Weed Man.
No, will you be my Weed Man?
I will even come to the White House.
Because you know I'm not gonna be in Jersey no more.
You'll be in the White House.
I don't know anyone in Washington.
Obama has Snoop Dogg. You can have Weed Man.
I put people in jail for weed.
I've been in jail for weed, and I'm still telling you, flip flop. It's time to do that good old Republican flip flop.
Only because I consider my friend.
Your friend.
After all these years of you chasing me down, after all those joints you sent in my mailbox.
Yeah, whatever happened to those joints that I mailed?
I gave them to security.
Security? So somebody on your staff, the security staff, smokes weed?
No, not at all.
No. They destroyed it?
No, we had it tested and made sure your fingerprints were on it.
Come on, go. Just like a stogie, you know? I know you and Rush Limbaugh smoked those big stogies, so go for it.
I can't breathe, Ed.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just relax. You relax. Some people get paranoid the first time they smoke it. You might be a little paranoid. Don't worry about it. By next week, you'll be okay. Munchie maker, munchie food.
Munchie maker, munchie food. I had about 10 million donuts. This is the best jelly donut ever. Look at all the sugar on it. Look at all the jelly in it. I love you.
You feeling good, man?
Yeah. Let's go to McDonald's next. Yeah, man. Let's go.
Yo, let's go visit Mary Pat Angelini.
I was staying with my friend, Ed. She only likes booze. She don't like this shit.
Here, man.
Hey, thank you. Jelly donuts?
I don't want any jelly donuts. All right, my old friend. Catch you later. What do you say? Have you flipped?
I like this marijuana.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I think I'm gonna vote for legalization.
Legalize it? I changed you?
Legalize it.
Hashtag legalize New Jersey.
Thank you, Ed.
Peace.
Motherfucker. Can't play me for a sucker, motherfucker. I came from the bottom, motherfucker. Can a damn thing touch us? Cause my man bring ruckus. Motherfucker. We don't want love, motherfuckers. We don't want hugs, motherfucker. Selling drugs, motherfucker. We some thugs, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Can't play me for a sucker. We don't want hugs, motherfucker. Selling drugs, motherfucker. We some thugs, motherfucker. Niggas always got something to say. Well, okay.
Oh, there was actually a little more to that. All right, hold on. This is actually really good. Wayne walk. Hold on, watch this. I shouldn't have cut that off. This is. Hold on.
Oh, man. We don't want hugs, motherfucker. Selling drugs, motherfucker. We some thugs, motherfucker. Niggas always got something to say. Well, okay, in that case, you should say it to my face. I'm a motherfucking gangster. When you see me come a little nigga, you should stay in your place. Matter of fact, when you see me go that way, I don't need none of y'all niggas all up on my space. I'm on a mission with a new ambition, and I'm trying to get position in this motherfucking paper. Ain't nothing you could do to ever stop me. I'm so arrogant, hair kinda cocky. My mother told me eat my vegetables, and ever since then I've been out there getting that broccoli. 40 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. They call me franchise, baby, cause I never miss. Way better than anybody doing this. I'm not rap type, bonafide lunatic. Some niggas make songs about me, then they see me in the streets and pick up and run. Cause they know 9 times out of 10 that I'm never by myself or I probably got a gun. I don't care who you are, get your beats from. I got a couple bars for you if you need some. And I tell you to your goddamn face that none of y'all niggas get fucked with me, son. You should call us the God of War. The train sleeping nigga, all aboard. You sell us like a young girl getting undressed. You ain't got nothing I ain't saw before. Let's go get it poppin', let's get there. Got your girlfriend screaming, no shit chair. And I solemnly swear that all y'all niggas out there got a problem this year. Motherfucker. Can't play me for a sucker, motherfucker. I came from the bottom, motherfucker. Can a damn thing touch us? Cause my man bring ruckus. Motherfucker. We don't want love, motherfuckers. We don't want hugs, motherfucker. Selling drugs, motherfucker. We some thugs, motherfuckers. Motherfucker. Can't play me for a sucker, motherfucker. I came from the bottom, motherfucker. Can a damn thing touch us? Cause my man bring.
We're going right into the George Washington Bridge.
Bridget, shut it down.
Right into it.
Fuck these fucking people. Just shut it down. Fuck them. Fuck New Jersey. Yeah. Support the fucking BWB. Shut the fucking thing down, Bridget. Shut it down.
Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Let's think.
Okay, this is a good one.
Don't worry, you get fired. Just shut the fucking bitch down. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. Shutting the bridge down. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Oh, great. More cones. I'm gonna need more of this, baby. Yeah. You know who I am? I'm the governor, baby. This Christie. Yeah, that's me, man. I'm the boss. Well, you think you're gonna go over here? Nah, you're not going over today, man. I don't think so. Fucking assholes. Jabronis, you jerks. Why are you leaving our beautiful state? Huh? Shutting this down, man. I'm shutting it down again. The second time I'm gonna shut this down. Nobody gets it. Nobody. I'm the big guff. I'm the guy. I'm in charge. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Governor Christie. Fuck you. No, fuck you, Governor Christie. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Get out of Jersey. Get out of here. Don't make me do it, people. I know you ain't too bright. Look at you, you fat bastard. You need to go on a diet. Yeah, you. Stop eating all that food. Look at that. Fuck you. I'm the big guy. Oh, fuck you people. People, nobody, man. I'm the big guy. I'm the boss. You shut down. Fuck you, New York. Fucking Cuomo. Fuck you, Cuomo. Sorry, man, I gotta shut you down, bro. Sorry. I'm the boss. I'm the governor. I gotta shut you down. I'm sorry, you like me, you can't go. Fuck you. I gotta shut you down, bro. I gotta shut you down. What did I tell you? No, man.
You suck, Governor Christie.
You're gone. You're lucky I don't send you back to Uruguay, goddammit. What's the fucking donut? Leave a fucking donut, eh? Fuck you! Fuck all you people! I'm the boss! Wah! You got a problem there, Mickey? Hey! Hey!
Bring in the boss squad, I'm gonna get mine. Go do the crime, if you can't do the time, don't tell me how you're off and down. When you're smiling in my face, but you play me like a clown, it's your fool, bitch. So just step back, I'm mad that when I come down straight, I thought you were my piece, but you...
Wow. I imagine they were cones we were using on the other Governor Christie.
Yeah.
That he had.
DJ Slim. Oh, we lost you. I think your camera or your microphone were not connected. I think that was the problem there. All right, I'm going to play one more. I'm going to play one more video. Oh, wait, where's the other one? Where's the Bayonne Buds? Oh, I didn't put it in here yet. Oh, check it out. This is great. All right, I just put a new video up because I never put it on YouTube, apparently. And it is Beach Buds. I'm not sure if you all saw this one. It might have been the last one we did. I think it's probably the funniest one. We got Chris Christie on the Bayonne Beach. He took over the beach, and he's got his Mets hat on. He's got his Mets shirt on. All right, this is it here. Hold on.
Like the same pose he's famous for, the helicopter got while he was on Long Beach Island, and it was closed to everybody, and there he was.
And I have it all to myself. Yeah. It's all mine. All mine. Yeah. Got no fucking friends. My 2 friends, one's in the fucking White House. Ah, fucking condom just lost up. The other fucking friend I got, yeah, fuck. Oh, this ain't fair. He's in the fucking slammer. He's in the big house. I can't even go on a real fucking beach. I gotta go to fucking Bayonne. Fucking Bayonne. This governor we got now, he doesn't even know how to do it. Doesn't even know how to shut it down so it could just be him on the beach by himself. He's taking my friends away from me. That's right. Legalize weed. How else are you gonna get NJ Weedman to be your buddy, huh? If I only would have thought of that shit. Now Trump's in the White House. I'm not even getting his fucking McDonald's for him anymore. Jesus. I was a good water boy. I was a good water boy. Donnie, call me back. I was a good water boy. Cory Booker. He don't even like me. I heard he likes big guys, you know.
I'm out of jail. Don't nobody give a hell about me no more. Newspapers ain't writing about me.
They don't even like me on the fan. Jesus. I can't do sports radio. I can't do politics. The fuck can I do? There's a good donut. I like it.
Fucking Bayonne. I'll just sit back and chill here on the beach. By my damn self.
Even Jerry Jones canceled my fucking tickets. I'm not even a Cowboy fan no more.
I beat the system, beat the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office. I kicked Stephanie Katz's ass.
This new guy, you eat it.
My place is closed. Trump's president.
Fucking Murphy! Murphy!
My buddy's not the governor no more. Man, this is surreal.
Shit, who is that?
I miss my buddy. Man, every once in a while I used to meet up with Chris Christie and we used to just sit back and listen to the fan. I would smoke weed, eat his donuts.
Yo, this is a fucking beach. Fuck's on my beach.
Yeah. No way.
The fuck?
It must be this weed. I can swear that's Chris Christie down there. It's not him. It's an illusion. I'm high.
Over here! Over here!
It looks, get the fuck out of here. Yo!
Ex-Governor Christie!
Is that really you, Chris? Get the hell out of here. Shit, stepping on the glasses. Yo, what the fuck? A dead crab in a condom. What the hell? Get the fuck out of here, man. What are you doing here, man?
How you doing,
Let me go. Oh, get the hell out of here. I was smoking this good weed. I thought I was hallucinating. And there you go with the munchie food again, man.
This is a party.
Dude, I was out. Actually, I had some bread here. I was going to break bread. I guess I can break bread with you. I don't know. Wait a minute. Break bread or break bread? You know, what are you doing, man? You
Fuck it, I'm not
bread or
the
you
governor
breaking-
no more.
You're not the gov?
At least donuts taste much better.
So what's going on, man? Why are you on the beach? Yo, what happened there? Where was that beach at? What island? What place? Where were you on Long Island? And they took the drone, took a picture of somebody. The newspapers took a picture of you. I was in jail. And I see this picture of you chilling on the beach.
I shut it down. I shut that shit down, man. I'm in charge that day, so I was like, fuck it. I was the big guy. Now,
Listen, I
now
thought
I'm a fucking nobody.
I thought 101.5 was going to like contact you and tell you to like, dude, help out Weed Man. You know, I was listening one day. Dennis Malloy was talking about
Who?
Dennis Malloy. Yeah.
Who?
The fan didn't even want you.
Nobody wants me. Nobody wants me, Ed.
Yo, Trump hired,
Nobody wants me.
Trump hired Jeff Sessions above you.
Fuck that. Trump hired his son to get his fucking McDonald's.
I like half your shirt and all. Maybe you could just, like have like, the DEA part. Yeah, because I might be trying to get a job there, I don't know if this would be good.
Dude, listen. This is how I feel, man. I was doing very well in California. Then you sent the DEA to come smash my Liberty Bell Temple.
Because I wanted you back in Jersey.
But that's not fair, man. I was doing well. I was making money. I was growing a whole lot of weed. Listen, I was even sending you roaches in the mail.
That was you?
Yeah, it was me. Yeah, you know it was me.
Well, I wasn't sure. They weren't addressed.
I wasn't sure who was confiscating them. I wasn't sure if you were getting them or the security detail was getting them.
I should have known they were yours. I should have known. The stamps were upside down.
That's what we do. Me and you get one of those ATCs. You know, you use your political influence. You're a white guy. Bam. You can get the paperwork. And I can be like your secret grower or something. You know, we put out a Weed Man brand. We can get pictures together, stuff like that. We want some Jersey Weed Man weed.
You know, I let the Russians in, right? That's how Don got the fucking presidency, right? You know, right?
I'm not doing no Russians, though.
If you can go better than them.
No Russians. But I don't know, man. Look at the ships, man. Ships look full of merchandise and stuff.
Ships? What the fuck are you talking about, Ed?
Port, man. Well, the shipping
It's a Star Wars movie.
It's shipping container.
That's a Star Wars movie. Look at that fucking thing.
You're going to get the hood, man.
Not the white one with little two eyes, right? Hey. We can't do that KK shit up here.
Come on, me and you team up on some real legalization type thing. Listen, I'm running for state assembly. Can I get your endorsement? I'm running for state assembly in the 15th district, right? So one of the things that I'm going to be promoting, first of all, this bail reform shit, I'm really talking about repealing that. I'm running for the 15th district state assembly seat.
Speaking of seat, I got one over here for you, Ed. There's a junk pile over there. Look for a chair. You'll see it. It's right next to the condoms. And the 2 dime bags. They're empty. And I think that's a heroin needle. I don't know what they look like. Oh my God, look at these. The Weed Man. Bunch of potheads come to these beaches, huh?
Yeah, but they should have at least threw the bag away, man. Who cares if they come? Like, this is a great beach to come and smoke weed by yourself. I like coming here. I didn't know you came here.
I like the Star Wars guys.
Not Star Wars.
Yeah.
Those are container.
Star Wars, man. What do they call them things? Wow, look at this donut. It's so donutty.
You think that should have been illegal, man? How you feel? How you feeling right now? Feeling good?
Star Wars. Watch out! Watch out! Boo! 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 Boo!
But you know, there was a plane flying by a little while ago with a sign hanging out. I couldn't see what it said, though.
No, that was a Millennium Falcon.
Nah, man.
Don't lie to me. That was a Millennium Falcon.
It said something about "What's up, Christy?" and Weed Man. I think that's what it said. Yo, there's a drone right there, like spying on us. Yeah, best man joint.
Where? What are you talking about?
There's a drone.
Oh, right there.
Nah, that's the Millennium and yeah, that's the Falcon thing, man, from Star Wars.
You're tripping. Smoke this. Yo, it might be Trump, man. Check it out. Check it out.
Trump. Oh my God, no. It might be the Russians.
The Russians?
The Russians.
You know what? I just had a horrible thought, man. A horrible thought. Get out of here, man. I wish these drones would leave, man. It got me thinking horrible things.
You sure? I don't know if it's the Russians.
No, I just thought about Trump legalizing weed, man. What the fuck? I would fucking cry.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you.
Did you Negro lip this joint?
No. I'm Italian.
Man.
No, go away. No, I'm smoking a cigarette. It's just a video. But wait, there's more. President Trump. Oh, wait, I want more. I want more. I fucking want more. I want more. But wait, there's more.
Hey, Governor Christie, I'm glad you're not the governor more. Hey, fuck you, Governor Christie. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you.
No. Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
Yo, man.
Fuck you, man.
Yo, man.
Fuck you, asshole.
Smoke a joint, man. Smoke a joint and chill, man. He's my buddy, man. I like. He's my buddy.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
Fucking joint, man. Fucking soul. Can you please get the fuck out of here? Can you see? I'm just trying to fucking sit here with a fucking weed man. We're just trying to watch Star Wars and the Millennium Falcon. And can you just leave us alone, please? Please leave us the fuck alone. You son of a fucking. Ah! Oh, wait, there's more. Take your pick, white or dark meat.
You eat it. I miss already him calling me Leftina and crying. I'm sure he's watching me. Saying, stop crying, Leftina, you little bitch. I'm so glad we're allowed to wear Cannabis King stuff. I found my Cannabis King shirt, and I'm going to rock that on Thursday, and we're going to bring a big fat joint. And Jen and everyone in the family, I'm totally sorry. I'm sharing this grief with you, and I can't even imagine how it is for you guys. He talked about you guys all the time. He cared so much about his family. It's all he talked about. He loved his family very much. He wanted what was best for his family. So in case the kids are watching, all this fun aside and all the saying the F words aside, just know that Wayne believed in Jesus and he's with Jesus now. So just keep that in mind, that Wayne was a believer. You can take a lot of comfort in that, actually. A lot of comfort. So I've been up and down with laughing and crying. I had to watch a few of these videos to make sure, they were what we were watching. And, I'm going to finish off with Wayne being serious at a council meeting, Parsippany. We flipped the town in Parsippany, and Wayne was a part of that. I started off the show with Booten, him speaking at Booten. And I hope we did a good job memorializing a lot of the fun stuff he did and a lot of the compassion he had. If you were a medical cannabis patient in New Jersey, he had compassion for you, and he'd go out of his way for you. You know, anyone who's listening knows if you're a patient, he went the extra mile for you. He did that for me. He did that for a lot of people. And like I said before, being a friend with Wayne is a roller coaster ride. There's a lot of peaks and a lot of valleys, and the valleys didn't last long, but the peaks, if you were on the hill with Wayne, I said it before, if you were on the hill with Wayne, it was the best time ever. He'd have you laughing. He would just bring the best out of you. He was real. You don't see many real people anymore like that. It's just refreshing. Even when he said the F-bomb a million times, it's whatever. It was just being real. What more can you ask of a guy? So tonight we have to add Wayne's name to the list. So I'm going to play this video first because I have to set this up.
Yeah, that's sad.
I know. We've been doing this list for years. Ever since the State House, we've been doing this list, adding our friends and family, people we love.
The list doesn't go on forever, though. It goes on until, in my mind, until adults and patients are allowed to grow their own medicine. I'm calling it right then. No more list.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you. I can't do this.
Yeah. That'll do it. So what I say is, as always, it's a reference point, a really strong one for doing those simple things that get you there. Whether it seems like it makes a difference or not, if it takes a couple of minutes and a click of this and that, do it, you know. I'm going to resurrect that petition to have the patient home grow bill heard, because that's the log jam right there. And that goes, the rest goes with it. Simple as that. So, yeah, you know, his name just doesn't get added to the list. It's going to be one of the more inspirational, right up there with Jeff Oakes. You know, heavy duty end of the list. But ever since, you know, I mean, Julia and anyway, let it be motivational along with everything else. He's a patient too. You know? He did his part just by being himself mostly, but you know what I mean. He was really good out of state representation too, because people think what they think of people in Jersey, you know, and forget about it, you know, and then you run into somebody like Wayne. He's like, he's from New Jersey, you know. That's pretty cool. So he broke a little of that stereotypical somebody from North Jersey.
All right, our last clip is Wayne being serious in Parsippany, because when he wanted to be serious, he could be very serious, and he helped move the needle. He helped move the ball forward with New Jersey cannabis, and that's why he was on the list for years, and that's why the New Jersey cannabis community should really pay homage to Wayne's passing. This is a This is Parsippany.
Hello, my name is Wayne Burrini. I want to say thank you for taking the time to listen to us. I am from Randolph, New Jersey. Little Randolph, not as big as Parsippany. I'm a New Jersey medical marijuana program patient. I go to Woodbridge. Just to let you know, to get to Woodbridge, I got to pass Parsippany, and that's how I get to Woodbridge. I'm only going to speak on medical marijuana. I'm one of only 18,000 patients. I'm not sure what the number is. I think it's somewhere between 400 to 600 of us die every year. That's how hard it is to get into the program. Governor Murphy, thank God, is taking over. He's showing compassion, unlike Governor Chris Christie. We have 6 dispensaries open now, actually 5. The sixth one's supposed to open up at the end of April. And there's 18,000 of us. Governor Murphy wants to get it to the point where we're like in Michigan. Why? Because we have the same population as Michigan, almost a little over 9 million. But the Michigan program, medical program, has 230,000 patients. 230,000 patients. That's because like conditions like we just passed last week with Governor Murphy's executive order, anxiety, chronic pain, Tourette syndrome, migraines. Now those patients can get medical marijuana cards. All I want to say is it'd be great, because I'm in Parsippany all the time. It'd be great if you guys would at least consider a medical marijuana dispensary. And I just want you to know, medical marijuana is already here in Parsippany. Today, I was on, I was in Parsippany medicating, and I saw that beautiful building right across from the Hilton. It's empty. Beautiful building. Yeah, great dispensary. Just something to think about. I'd like to buy my medicine here, and I'd also love to spend some money here. Instead, they got to go all the way down to Woodbridge. Just something for you guys to think about. Thank you for listening.
We're going to have Thursday is the service at Tuttle's in Randolph from 4 to 8. And on Saturday, the 21st, we're going to have a sesh here at Mad Hatter on the 21st. So thank you, Mad Hatter, for having us. CMMNJ, UFCW, Arlo Glass, OpenMachine.com, and SativaCross.org. Well, this list is very hurtful to me today. Sometimes I feel hopeful. Sometimes I feel it's helpful. Today, it really hurts. I can't believe we're here. I can't believe we're actually here. It was Cheryl Miller. Jim, why is Cheryl on this list? Let's talk about why these people are on this list, because this is a very important list. These are very important people. Jim, I'm sorry. Hold on. You're muted. You're muted on your end.
And I'll never be able to duplicate that. That might have been the best things I've ever said, and you missed it.
Well, take two. Take two.
No,
Take,
no, it's just that. Yeah, it's chronological, and you know that Cheryl was the only face of medical cannabis in New Jersey from 1991 through about 1999. Oddly enough, when other things were going on. So basically, she's a gatekeeper, and you know, did that well, you know. But beyond her, everybody else didn't see the end zone, you know, didn't reach it. But, you know, many saw great strides along the way, and many took part in those great strides along the way. Roger Barber among them, fighting for his daughter and thereby other patients. You know, and he changed a little part of the world just with his efforts. New Jersey being the first state in the country to allow Schedule I substance on school grounds. In the case of the special needs students at the ARC. Anyway. So yeah, and each were affected by the lack of respect for patients all along the way.
Sabina Rose was a 15-month-old baby. She had a 25-hour seizure waiting for her cannabis card in the mail. Diane Ripatella was at the State House many, many times. Gracie, Cindy Mae, Marie, Jack, Joan, Randy, Polly, Bill, Chad, Jeremy, Colette, Matt, Troy, Russ, Roger. Uh-oh, I can't do this now. Jay, Ella, Hattie. Hattie was my grandma. I used to fill up a vape bag and drive it down to Spotswood and test her breathing, test grandma's breathing with the vape bag. And eventually she caught on and she really liked the vape bag and she was asking for the vape bag after a while. Like, you know, Edward, where's my vape bag? It should be the first thing that I get here in the morning. People need their medicine, and Wayne knew that. He was a caregiver to many. And if you were lucky enough to be friends with him, you understood. Jackie Rickard, Anthony, Jake, Armando, Felicia, Lynn, Dan, Sean, Joyce, Lori, Frank, Brian, Flo, Carl, Thorne, Frank, Lorraine, Terry, Charlotte, Cher, Jay Bird, Michael, Marley, Colette, Brendan, Red, Rico, Lou, Becky, Lawanda, Chip, Paul, Lisa, Marcus, Gary, Julia, Wayne Burrini, Jeff Oakes,
We carry on.
On Thursday. If you want to come to Tuttle's Funeral Home on Thursday, wear your Cannabis King shirts. I found one, and I'm so happy I found it. I knew I had one. There's so many more videos that we don't have, but here's just a quick 30-second video of. Yeah. I hope to see you all Thursday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody again. It's gonna feel weird without Wayne there. I know he's there in spirit, but he was so young at heart. He's like a big kid.
How old was Wayne?
How old was Wayne? He was younger than me. I'm actually not sure.
He called me mom. I think he was like 50 or early 50s, if that. Yeah, he was in his early 50s, had to be.
Oh, I missed some comments here. Tracy, 54. He was 54.
54.
Is there?
Wow.
54.
No, I'm way too young to be his mom. But yeah, he used to joke around, call me mom all the time.
Stepper, I'll be there all day. I'm going to roll about 20 blunts for this one and just make Cannabis King proud.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a little bitch that day or Leftina. There's no one calling me Leftina from heaven, that's for sure. Nope. I'm going to smoke a lot of weed. No Leftina.
I'm pretty sure you'll get called Latina more than once.
Yeah.
I'm counting on Cindy to spread the word.
At least once.
Just start calling me Leftina now.
Leftina.
All right, guys. I'll see you Thursday. And
yeah, we'll see you Thursday. It's going to be a lot of tears in that room.
Yeah. Well, we'll tell stories so we laugh, because any story with Wayne, I'm going to laugh.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Videos have me cracking up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was just a funny guy. Funny fuck. He was a funny fuck. All right,
Yeah, he sure was.
I said fuck. You happy? Funny fuck. Yeah.
I remember him carrying the cross.
Well, listen to this. Before he passed, sent me a text. Just,
Bob, bring up your message.
Yeah, it's on my phone.
Your phone message. Wayne.
No, I can't do it here. Where was it?
Bob got a phone message from Wayne 2 weeks ago, too. It was about, he was worried about Rocket. He was going to get Rocket groomed, and he wanted Rocket's nails cut. And yeah, he called Bob about it. Bob's looking for the video because it was one of those voice messages.
All right, this is what he talked about. First of all, it has to do with the burqa. Okay. And first of all, I would be an idiot to wear a burqa to a council meeting, just so everyone knows. I would be a complete moron if I wore a burqa to a council meeting. Flado. So just get that through your head, right? First of all. So Wayne texts me, and he says, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" He says, "Now you're a burqa wearing Muslim?" I said, "No, that's my friend El Ram Pador." And Wayne says, "Stop lying. That's your dumb ass. I ain't that stupid." I said, "Sure you are." And then he laughs. He put a little laugh emoji in there. Put a little laugh. I don't know if you can see a little laugh emoji. Oh, he's too far away. So then He says wheelchair,
Turn it off for a second.
phone recording, cannabis card holder, El Rampador. Jesus. I'm like, that was not my wheelchair. I said, my chair has signs on it. He said, I couldn't tell. The wheelchair was also wearing a burqa.
What, did he put a burqa on it?
No. I thought only women wear burqas. I said, El Ram identifies as a babe. He says, he doesn't sound like a babe. I said, well, some people are two baggers. She's a two burqa. And then he smile emoji. So we had a little laugh. I wanted him to come back on the podcast this summer. I was hoping that was going to happen. You know, just if you want something in this life, you make sure you go get it, because Wayne did it, and I don't want to have any regrets. I have very few regrets with Wayne, except that he's not here but to be with us. But I ended on a high note with him. You know, like I said, you have hills and valleys with him, and you know, I'm just happy to have just great memories with him, man. Just really good memories. It's like a brother to me. You know, just like a brother.
Here's the message Bob got from him 2 weeks ago.
To the vet. He when I went to pay for the bill, I was like, you know, not for nothing. Do you guys know of any groomers? I said, you know, I keep trying to get groomers, and none are willing to take a new cat on, yada, yada, yada. And they were like, yo, we do grooming. And I was like, really? And I didn't ask what the fuck it consists of. But anyway, I was like, I really care about his nails getting trimmed. And boom, they trimmed his nails up. They're like, yeah, normally this is $50 if you're just bringing your cat in to get the nails trimmed. But since you came here with an office visit, blah, 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 it was free. They charged me free. But anyway, yeah, she said they do grooming. And yeah, I gotta. And here's my biggest concern, bro. My biggest concern is that fucking hair that's hitting his eye gonna hurt his fucking eye? Or is he just gonna like irritate it?
That was the end of the message. But boy, he sure did love his cat.
Oh yeah, he sure did. His family and his cat. I didn't mention his cat Rocket. He loved that cat.
Oh, that was like his child.
That was, yeah. Oh yeah, he was in a lot of his videos.
Yeah.
A lot of his butthole was in the videos, but still, he was in the.
He told you where the name came from, right?
Bob had named
the movie.
Groot. We had two kittens. One was named Rocket and one was named Groot. From some movie.
Defenders of the Universe.
Oh, Defenders of the Universe. And Wayne came over and he fell in love with Rocket. And he loved the name too, so he said he was going to keep the name.
Rocket was the talking squirrel.
Yeah, the Defender of the Universe.
Oh yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. There it is.
Oh, that was it. Guardian of the Galaxy. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's what Rocket was named after.
Yeah, it wasn't a real video unless Rocket showed his butthole. That's true.
And Rocket had the biggest pair of gabuns I've ever seen.
Oh my God, yeah. Funny.
He couldn't walk straight. It was ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Remember how he used to walk?
Yeah.
And I don't imagine he sat square on his butt. He had to sit either on the right or on the left. He couldn't sit down square on those things.
They take after their masters, right? So I guess, you know. Another commercial for Burrini's balls.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
You know, I've got a nasty nerve disorder. Runs through my whole body. I can't even kiss Nick anymore. Sets my lips on fire, then it runs down my body.
Oh.
He won't sleep with me anymore. He kicked me accidentally. I rolled over on top of him, and I choked the living shit out of him.
I wouldn't sleep with you neither if you did that.
I wasn't even awake. By the time I woke up, Nick was purple. I was
Oh my
awake, but
God.
he never slept with me.
And you're wondering why he don't want to sleep with you? Is that the question?
Yeah, that's the question.
I don't know. Me and Bob have
When
separate beds, separate places. I like to sleep up in my motorhome, personally.
I sleep with the cat.
I sleep with
And-
these two.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
The
Still got the 20
doctors
cats, too.
have no problem giving me 200 mics of fentanyl and 30 of Roxy.
Oh my God, that's what you get?
Yeah.
You should be allowed to grow your own plants.
So I'm 65.
Make your own medicine.
And the doctor says to me, I want you to start smoking marijuana. Nick says, she's not going to smoke marijuana. Are you crazy? He says, I'll lose my house. I'll lose my pension. 1 year, the doctor had to talk Nick into, you're not going to lose your house. It's going to be medical marijuana. She's going to get a card. It's legal. 1 year, the doctor had to talk to him. So I get my card. I get in with you guys. I don't know anybody. I don't know nothing about it. So I meet Cindy. I meet
Got a cat.
Lefty.
Got a cat.
Got a cat.
Of course.
Steph gets arrested. They take away my wheelchair. What the hell? They take away my wheelchair? What is this?
Confiscation. You bought it during a drug usage.
He comes down. He brings the red bucket. This is what you guys have got her doing now. You take away a wheelchair. Now
What'd you do, Bob? Don't touch anything. Just
to the rescue. He sends somebody down to the house with pot so I can have it. I don't know where to get it from. I got a card. Now what do I do with the card? I got to go someplace to buy it. So now where do I go? What do I get? Okay, now I get it. Now what do I do with it? I don't know nothing. Wayne, Sydney, Lefty, Wayne, hug, hug, hug. This is what you do. You roll this. You don't want to roll this? I got something else for you. Get a bong. I'll show you how to use this. It was easier for me. But he just helped and helped and helped and treated me like family. Me and Stephanie. We go up to his birthday party. Nick goes to his birthday party. I said, get me a drink of water. He goes into the building and get me water. He comes out 40 minutes later. I said, where the hell were you? Nick comes out, a great big smile on his face. He said, it's awful smoky in there. I said, really? He said, yeah, but I'm feeling good now. He don't smoke. He had a contact high and just sat down and started talking to people. And I'm like, now you got to wait till that wears off before you can drive 2 hours home. He says, I didn't smoke anything. I said, were you eating? He said, yeah. They had some kind of green macaroni and cheese in there I was eating. It was really good. I said, oh my God, don't eat green macaroni and cheese. He says, why not? I said, he says, the big heavyset guy gave me a couple of cookies. Did you eat the cookies? He said, yeah, they were delicious. Oh my God.
Wow.
But treated us like family from the moment he laid eyes on us.
So how did you guys make it home?
Oh man.
We waited.
I'm sure.
We waited.
Till the next day or what?
And I didn't send him in for any more water.
No.
But I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know what I was supposed to do with this pot. I had no idea. All I knew was the doctor said with the fentanyl, and I'm at 200 mics and 30 grams, milligrams of the Roxy every 4 hours.
Wow.
And then the cannabis on top of that.
Yeah, well, when they added that on top, I got to figure what were the odds that you, not knowing at all what to do about it, happened to run into the people you happened to run into. You know, that was fortunate.
Yeah, I see this.
I ran into the right people. I could have run into some bad people that would have said, here, you know, I'll take this from you. I'll give you this. You give me those pills. You give me those patches. I could have run into bad people. But I didn't. I ran into good people.
But thanks.
And from day one.
A lot of people did end up going to the wrong people, getting involved with the wrong drugs. And it's nice that, you know, because of Jim and Lefty staying at the State House, constantly being there to inform people and help people, let people know what they can do and how, you know, they can help themselves survive without all the prescription drugs that were constantly being, you know, having pushed on us.
You know, it's time to close that out this year. You know, I mean, I swear to God, move that one bill, it all follows, you know? And I don't know, it just seems like we could stop the list then. And, you know, Wayne didn't live to see it, but, you know, it seems appropriate to use some inspiration from that direction to actually do the simple things in addition to the hard things. You know, sometimes I especially skip by the little things, you know, and then here, yeah, I called him and whatever, you know. So, I mean, to that, I did at least get in touch with Steve Sweeney's office, and they returned my thing. And all I was asking was a very clear statement about having this bill get a hearing, and is a very definitive yes. So, yeah, but what about? Yeah, whoever it's going to be is going to have a whole lot of but what abouts, you know. This is it. I feel it's the end, and I want out too. You know, I like doing this, but I don't really, you know.
No.
So anyway, I got to get going, but if we're going to do the ode to remembrance, that'd be cool.
Too much. I can't take this much pain. This list is painful enough, bro. I was saying to you a couple of weeks ago how painful this list is, and we have conversations about this list, and
yeah,
this is really, really bad.
Well, the extra pain deserves a response and extra vigilance. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get this done. So
Yeah.
this list, I can't do this anymore.
Let's have the foe fall with their faces to us. Oh, you know what that means when you read it the other way around. I want to say that one time, you know? And goodbye, everybody. It's been nice.
It's nice seeing you again, Jim.
Yeah, good seeing you too. Lefty's going to
Nice seeing
read,
you guys.
Yeah, Lefty's going to read the ode to, not read, like two stanzas of the ode to remembrance. So after that, we're over and out, but just hang out for that.
Chris,
Of
it was great
course.
to-
Yeah.
Chris,
Waiting for that one.
But it was great to see you. Let's talk again some more. I miss you. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I miss you too.
So this is our ode to remembrance that we do every week.
It was to remember fallen World War One soldiers with Australia, England, France, and the U.S. And that's how they honored them. But we find two stanzas not only to be absolutely appropriate, but one of them to be written in stone on the war memorial
Yeah.
or building, over the side door to it. So, with that in mind, with Wayne being on the list, I've had all I can take for one night. So read it and I'm out.
Knowing Wayne was a blessing. Yes, it was. Knowing Wayne was a blessing. Brother and Bud, Burrini will be missed. He was truly larger than life. Thank you, Pat Duff. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you Thursday up in Randolph at Tuttle's. They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years
condemn.
At the going down of
the sun,
and in the morning we will remember them.